Cause I have my son, so the old me would have just turned myself in and dealt with it from inside to the outside of the jail. So whatever. So I don't be like, But right now I gotta play cautious because I don't plan on
Chrisean, Rock.
being in jail while my son is growing. Like I just don't plan on that at all. So I'm doing every way possible to get that figured out without even trying to serve time, and it's working out for me. So I'm gonna work on my little situations and stuff. That's all about it. But you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on it.
You can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on it.
Them comments like you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on it.
You can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on it.
Them comments like.
Hey guys, back with another one. So I want to let you know at the beginning I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to get directly into these matters here. Last night I went live and things were said. It is really appreciative, to see that people are real supportive of Chrisean. There are haters, everyone has haters. But you get to a point where does the support become a grand illusion, denial on the supporters' part? We have to be mindful that CashApp, Jaidyn, Alexis, all these social media entities, they look at these videos that are made talking about their lives. And in the case of CashApp, that's who we're talking about now. If we don't hold them accountable, her accountable for her actions, things that she is not doing that is correct, for the benefits of Junior. If she can't do it for herself, she's gotta find a reason to want to do the right thing, and it should be for Junior. Now I have two concerns here. One is I don't understand. This is like a 50-50 thing. They're half the haters saying it, half the supporters saying it. That's one thing I will say, that they both see eye to eye. Everyone's going around saying they wish that CashApp would take Junior to the pediatrician. And I'm questioning this because I'm always asking, but I never get an answer. How do we know that that girl is not taking him to the doctors to get his checkups? We don't know that. She may just not discuss that because, you know, she's talked about, her child is talked about on a daily basis. That might be a really sensitive topic because she knows that it can open up a can of worms if she brings up anything about Junior and taking him to appointments. People will have something to say. And maybe she doesn't bring it up for that reason, and she is taking him to the appointments that he has. We don't know. We're not there. It's very questionable to me how you can be a supporter, but at the same time, you question the health of Junior, and is she taking him to the pediatrician, and so forth and so on. It's really confusing to me. And then on top of that, her not taking care of her legal obligations, and we're making up excuses alongside with Chrisean making up excuses. And a lot of us may have never been in trouble with the law, and that's a great thing. But sometimes, like I say, we cannot tell people want to hear. You got to tell people what they need to hear. Chrisean's the type of person, she can't be in the bushes listening to a commentary video about her, and I'm a supporter or you're a supporter of her, and you're just saying what you want her to hear, but not what she needs to hear, because she's gonna sway that way. And right now, CashApp needs for someone to tell her what's important, what she needs to do so she can act on it. I believe at this point it's too late. I really feel as though she has made the legal obligation, especially in Oklahoma. And I bring this up a lot because that is the only case that I know of where it was, in my opinion, threatened by the courts that when she did come into court allegedly, that they are going to lock her up. She's going to do the remaining of her probation um, on a sentence. That means in jail. And she's not going to be with Junior at all because she's going to be in jail. And I think that, there's a percentage of people who are genuinely concerned. You don't want, things to be spoke into existence. That's why you don't want it being brought up. And then there's a portion of you that it's like, be quiet, shut up. Let her do what she's gonna do. I want to see what the outcome is. I want to see a train wreck, because this is a real reality show. This is not like no Love and Hip Hop where they have to add to a real story, but they have to add more to make it sensationalized so people will tune in. No, this is somebody who is sharing their life online, tells all her business, and this is a reality show in real time and in real life. And I really feel like people want to see what the outcome is, but it's not going to be a good outcome. And I know people get mad because they expect you to take a side. I'm not going to take a side. If Chrisean Rock is doing good, I got her back. I'm gonna praise that. I'm gonna say, you're doing good. But if you're messing up and it's affecting everyone around you, especially your son, I'm gonna tell you that you're doing wrong. I'm not gonna be on this pity party, feel bad for Chrisean Rock. I'm going to be mean. I mean by mean, I'm going to tell the honest to goodness truth because that's what she needs to hear, especially when you know at that point that person is in denial. You got to snap them out of it because that's only going to make her situation worse if you don't snap her out of it. It's only going to make the situation worse. Why do you think she reached out to her sister? She's going through the rock bottom phase. She's going through it. She's in her head probably every day. She wakes up with the issues of the legal issues and the what if something's wrong with my son? People are reminding me every single day about my son's health. She wakes up thinking about it, she goes to sleep thinking about it. I'm quite sure she does. But it does not help anymore when you have people who are in denial. I mean, I'm hearing people say stuff like, what is her playing football, um, the community service that she's doing for probation? When you hear people say stuff like that, that's when you might need to take a break and stop being a fan or a supporter and take a break and get your mind off of Chrisean Rock because now you are no better than she is. She has brainwashed you without you even realizing it because now you're saying stuff that's probably not even in your character to say or to even think of to say because it doesn't make any sense. Chrisean Rock has made a situation alongside with lawsuits and so forth. She made a situation where she could be sitting down. Blueface had to sit down. What makes Chrisean Rock special? Because she's Chrisean Rock? She's not an A-list celebrity. She's someone in a small sector of YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat who people are tuning into because there's a genuine interest. But she's not like a Beyonce or Jennifer Lopez. And even they will go to jail if they were moving the way Chrisean Rock is moving right now. And we have to make it make sense. If you really care and you're concerned about Chrisean Rock, you would tell her the right thing. Not put a battery in her back and send her on her way. Because she's already got that battery that she's already put in her own back. And she's already sent herself on her way. She's making these sound decisions on her own that are not making any sense. And to be honest with you, I can't wait till Blueface gets out. If she even lasts that long to even see him get out, because she needs some sort of guidance. She admits herself. So, you're not just hearing it from my mouth that, basically Blueface is her backbone. When, things are not right, he tells her about herself. There has been times he has got on social media and to try to get through to her, he told us about what's going on with Chrisean. Genuine concern and angry, yes, and he gets online and he vents. But this is a handful of problems that don't even need to be where they're at. This could be nipped in the bud, but it's not even being taken care of. It's being disregarded. It's a woman that is in denial. You say in one breath you want to be there for your son, so you got to be free. But in the other, your actions speak something else. She's got to clear up those legal obligations. And I also hope you heard at the beginning of this video, her literally saying out her own mouth, you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. Now, we all know Chrisean Rock, her whole pregnancy, was doing both things. I don't speak on that because I'm not above life's classroom. That's the past. We just need to hope and pray that it doesn't have any everlasting effects on Junior. That's it. That's it. That's all. We can't change what she already has done. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to let people come into my lives or onto the comment section of my videos and try to make me believe something that I know that they don't believe. If you're a supporter and a fan, you saw these things happening. You saw the same things that I saw that were inappropriate while she was pregnant. And I'm not going to co-sign that. I'm never going to co-sign that. But I know that's from the past. I don't use that against her. Only thing I bring up and I want for her to change is the legal situation. She's got enough going on and on her plate. She got lawsuits and all sorts of things. And she doesn't need to be having something held over her head like a sentence. She's a young mother. A child needs their mother. And she needs to be present in Junior's life. She's got to get it together. And we have got to stop pacifying the behavior of what Chrisean Rock is doing, because that is what's going to ultimately lock her up. People making her believe that what she's doing is the right thing when it's not.